Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you rear window regulator replacement. If your window regulator has made a popping or grinding noise in the back door of one of these Trailblazers or Envoys or any other of the GM midsize SUVs, this is what you need to do. Tools you'll need are a 7mm and 10mm socket with ratchet extension and a small flat blade screwdriver. Start by using a small screwdriver, and you want to pry up this little kind of trap door here. Pull it out. There's two 7mm bolts there, and then around your door handle you can see the little slots. You want to take your screwdriver, push in there, and pull out. Okay, so we'll push and then pull out on this bezel, and then there's another one right up here. Another one here. Okay, and the last one up here. And then that comes right off. Your power window switch, just kind of work your screwdriver underneath. It pops up and out. And then there's a tab right here. You can just put your screwdriver in, push, and pry it out. Disconnect that. Okay, now I'll remove these two 7mm screws. Okay, and we'll just fast forward, just taking those two 7mm bolts out. Once you have all that out, you just kind of work your hands underneath. Start, probably easiest if you start here in the front. Pull the panel, nice brisk pull. Okay, then it comes off. You can see it has all the pins just go into little holes. Okay, carefully remove your water shield. You want to do this without tearing it because you do want to reuse that. It keeps the water from getting into the door panel. And now there are three 7mm bolts holding your speaker on. So you want to remove those 7mm bolts. And then there's probably a little bit of adhesive just kind of holding that plastic triangle that holds the speaker. Pull that right off. Okay, your window regulator mounts fairly easily. There's three bolts. There's a 10mm, one here, and one down here. Okay, and then it mounts to the window with two 10mm nuts that you can see right through that hole, one there and one there. Now that's with the window all the way up. Okay, so if your window is, or if your regulator is broken, you can usually move the window up and down by hand. So you can see these are pretty easy if the window is all the way down. Okay, and you can see I've got my switch connected and my key is on, so you can run the window down and you can see at its down position. Those are very easy to get to. I'm going to loosen these two nuts here. I'm going to take my window, pull it up out. Just slide your window right up. And it'll stay there. Okay, your lead for your motor's right here. Use a small screwdriver. Push in on this tab. Pry from that way. Comes out even easier. Okay, now using a 10mm with a extension and ratchet.
This harness actually is clipped to my regulator, so I'm just going to pull that out. And then there's a couple hooks at the top, so you just lift up on the regulator, pull it down, and then the regulator comes right out. And new regulator from 1A Auto. Go back in, it's the exact same way. It goes in, and then there's a little hook. Let's see, hook's right there. That hook hangs up right here. Get it into the right spot. There it is. Okay. Start our bolts in.
Okay, and I'm going to hit fast forward here as we just start those bolts in and then tighten them up.
Okay, I'll loosen up these bolts. Now you can move your window down. Sure it contacts, and you want it to contact and be lined up right where it was before. Okay. Push it into the regulator. Okay. I've turned my key on, so I'm going to plug my lead back in. Run my window all the way up.
And now I'm going to tighten those nuts that hold the clamps that clamp the regulator to the window.
Tighten these up right through here. Plug our switch here. Put our speaker.
And now I'm going to fast forward as I start those three 7mm screws that hold that speaker and tighten those up. And then we'll put our water shield back on and ready to put the door panel back together.
Put your door panel back on. Make sure your harness gets into this little cavity. Pull it through. And you should be able to pretty much just put the panel into place. Kind of look back here. You'll see the little green pin. So where it's supposed to go. You can look over here. Pretty much once you have those two pins, you're all good. Connect our switch. Push it down. Okay, this has a little lineup pin. Goes into a hole in the handle. Make sure you push on all four corners. And your two 7mm bolts.
Okay, we'll fast forward as we put those bolts in and tighten them up. You want them nice and snug. They don't have to be overly tight though.
Okay, and now push this back into place. One good thing is just to make sure your door is unlocked and you're all set.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.